I was facing the wrong way. How you doing? I'm in Cave Creek. Surprise, surprise. And I have a Western Diamondback. It was in someone's garage. She's a previous customer of ours. And it left the garage, crawled around a little bit, went into a agave, and that's where I found it. Agave are plants that rattlesnakes really like, and snakes in general, because they're usually not kept up off the ground. A lot of times there's a lot of space that's under there around the base and around where the leaves are at. So I'm nearby and I'm looking for a spot to release it, and I have actually a good spot over here. The ground is not that hot yet. It's actually pretty reasonable. We had a little bit of rain the other day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the snake next to the area that I want to release it to and see how it behaves and see if I can get a little bit more of that kind of pseudo chasing behavior that people experience. So I'm gonna take this snake, I'm gonna turn this around. Here's an open area. Let me just check real fast. The ground is warm, but it's definitely not hot yet. And the snake is pretty agitated. I'm gonna let it slide down into this cover. And there's also this tree. I don't want it to go into there, I want it to go into this other one. So I'm gonna take it out of here and put it on this open ground. And then I'm gonna get between the snake and that cover. And we'll see how it goes. Sometimes they cooperate, sometimes they don't. But if this happens correctly, you might see what a lot of people report as rattlesnake chase. Yeah. So this is why we use tongs when we're doing removals too. Is that hooks are great. Snakes are a little easier on the snake, but they're definitely harder to control. The snake absolutely, when you need it to be absolutely controlled. Get out of here, bucket. All right, here's a snake. Getting this completely out of here. It doesn't see that cover yet, so I want to make sure it sees it. This may not work all that great because there's a couple of other bushes around too, but we'll see. Uh-oh. It's moving towards me slowly. Okay, so if you didn't know anything about snakes and you were scared of snakes, you could totally see how this feels like this is an aggressive snake that's coming towards me to get me, right? And if I didn't get out of the way, then yeah, this snake would probably be right next to me a little bit sooner than I would want it to be. But what it's seeing is my shade. See how my shade is right there? That's actually what's going on here. So I'm sitting here. I'm gonna move. But it's not chasing me. It's just trying to get to that cover. And I was in the way. And that's what people see when they think they got chased by a rattlesnake. Sometimes it happens fast. The snake is moving faster than that. Snake never took its eyes off of me, and it wants to get into that cover and get away. So I know I did that dumb video where I did 100 or 50 snakes, and I could do it with far more. This is how they behave. So when you're not scared of them and you can actually look at what's happening objectively without the fear and anxiety, then you get a much clearer picture of what's actually happening. But now that snake can get away and go down to that cover where it wants to be and be fine. But yeah, that's an experiment I could repeat an infinite number of times and have pretty similar results. If you look around too, it makes a lot of sense. Is that, let's say that you were hiking and you were walking, here you go. You're walking right here, there's a bush right there, and there's a bush right there. And we encountered that snake right there and ended up over here throwing pebbles at it, like people tend to do, and then the snake comes towards you. Then you have the experience where someone is, that a rattlesnake chased them, and they're not lying because they saw that. They saw a snake come towards them, but they are not knowledgeable enough about the snake to properly interpret its behavior. And if everything starts out from a baseline of an assumption that it's an aggressive animal that does chase you and does come and get you, then that's what people are going to experience. They can kind of piece that together and have enough real life experience to make it the case. But anyway, I'll probably keep doing that. I don't like stressing out the snakes, but I think it's a very important thing for people to see. You can definitely have memories and have experiences and still be incorrect about what's actually happening in front of you. So, all right, I'm done. I'll see you.